Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Smith, and this video is going to review how to graph absolute value functions. First, I wanted to show you this graphic I made just to remind you what each part of the equation, what it's going to tell you to do. So the first part we have is the positive and negative in front of the A. And if you have a positive, you know that your graph is going to open up like a traditional graph. And if you have a negative, that tells you right away that your graph will be opening down. Okay, then we're going to skip over here to the H, and H is also in the word horizontal. So you can remember that the H number tells you how far you'll go left or right. Okay, so if you have a negative in front of your H right here, you're actually going to do the opposite of what you would think. You would think negative would be left, but it actually is right. So if this were a -2, you know you're going to move your graph to the right 2. If this were a +2, you're going to go the other way. You're going to move left 2. You start here at the origin, and you would move left 2. Okay, the K right here, this is going to tell you your vertical shift, how far up or down you would go. So if you're starting at the origin, a +2 would tell you to move up 2. A negative would tell you to go down 2. And finally, the A is your slope, your rise over run. So if this number were a 4, you would know you go up 4 and over 1. If it were a -4, you would go down 4 and right 1. Okay, let's look at a little bit of the Desmos activity. I think most people did okay on number 2 and 3, so we'll skip to number 4. So our blue dot is here at the origin in the middle, and then like Ms. Driscoll said, we kind of want to move this just to get it out of the way so it doesn't confuse us. So the first thing we're going to look at here is our horizontal shift. We have a -4, so we remember that, that a -4 and negative means we're going to go right 4. So I'm going to move the blue dot over 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this 5, a +5, tells us we're going to go up 5. Okay, we see we have a negative slope, so we know our graph needs to be going down. So now we're going to move the orange dot on top of the blue dot, and we know we're going to go down 2, 1, 2, and to the right 1. Whoops, I moved the wrong one. Sorry, let's get that orange guy back. Maybe I shouldn't have moved him quite so far there. So down 1, 2, and over 1. So there's our slope. And let's check our work. And we did it, yay! Okay, and let's see if I have time to do one more before my video runs out. Looks like a few people had trouble with number 6. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is go to the right 3. We'll move the orange guy out of the way. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go down 3. 1, 2, 3. And we have a negative slope, and when there's nothing there, we know that's a 1. So we know that our orange is we're going to go down 1 over 1. And let's check our work. And we did it right again. Okay, I hope this helps a little bit. And I'll go ahead and make another video for some of the other practice.